Alrighty. Hey, True Believers England team here. Ethereal Dragon bought the last month, and it's done. We're at the bracket fights. All of the Marv Wolfman covers, whether he was editor, writer, or well, he wouldn't have been artist. Those are the two choices. Anywho, we have them. We have them here, and
Finally,
we're going to put them together to find out which is the best. Yeah, this was plagued by my move and a lot of other things, some illnesses, so it did stretch out a little further than what it should have. I apologize for that. I am flying solo today. Gail wanted me to put Little Man away, so Pistachio will not be joining us because of Gail.
Pistachio says hello.
What do you mean? You put him away, but he's still here. I can still hear him.
I know, right? Well, here's actually something funny. Is he just like a dog? If you have a dog, that goes to the door, comes to you, goes to the door, comes to you, to tell you, hey, I want out. Pistachio does the same thing. If he wants out, he'll fly to the door. He'll fly to me. If he wants to take a bath, he'll fly to the bathroom, fly back, do that. And he started doing something new. He will now fly to my chair, fly back, fly to my chair, fly back, fly to my chair. He wants to be on the show. He wants to compute the whole thing. Yeah. Go figure. He likes being over here now.
He's flying to the front door to be let out?
That will never happen. But no, he never actually does that. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Anyway, let's get to these brackets and such like that. So let's see. It's going to be round one, fight one.
Pistachio learned a new thing. He can now drive a car.
Yes.
That would be kind of cool.
He drives stick shift.
That would be his license is as valid as Gail's right now, so he could drive the car. So, all right, let's go for round one, fight one. We'll start with RDV since he was the first one in, and it is New Teen Titans Annual number 1 versus New Teen Titans number 36. Oof. All I need to know is which one is your favorite.
I'll go with on the left.
Okay, that it would be the annual. I had to figure out which one was my left. Is it your left or my left?
My left, but she's gonna chuck her Black Star into that versus.
All right. Okay, how about you, Amy? What is your favorite of these covers?
Oh yeah, I think it's that cool Starfire one where she's rescuing Robin.
Okay, and Eric.
Hell, in honor of Captain Strange Life, I'm going with B.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're leaving the chat. We're leaving the panel 3-1, and let's see what the chat has to say. And hello to everybody. Remember, if you're watching, you can vote. We start off
it's
with.
It's just right now.
Say again.
I was asking what we just talked. Is it hello to Melissa? No, it's Melissa's in the other room.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Henry starts us off with round one. Annual 1 is the best. Okay, and then we have one select A. Have to go with the action.
Remember,
alrighty. Then we have A. Melissa. My left is on my right, but I go with the comic on the left here.
Amy, just let Melissa know that she can vote on the phone.
Oh,
that's true. Eric and Boyd says Annual 1, and Desert Rose says 1. I could do that too.
Juan.
All right, Juan. Annual Teen Titans. I get that the other one is Rain, but I see it. It looks like it's just an old torn up comic. And Dark Admiral says 1. And we have, let's see, is Captain Strange Life okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He just likes rain covers. And if he had been here tonight, I would have lost a whole shitload to 2.
All righty. Well, yeah, but instead you lost 9-1.
A shitload to 1.
Right. And the Teen Titans Annual goes forward. Let's see. I have these.
It's a sad day for 2 if it loses. I think it did.
Just a little bit, but yeah. Well, two is out. It can get
Hey, look,
stopped here.
Ethereal just
And then we'll
kicked
get
the dead horse.
stop. All right.
It's rain versus
Oh.
snow.
Okay.
I just noticed that. It's snow versus rain.
Yep.
In that case, I should.
You know what? Just for fun, at the end of the evening, this will probably be. Jeff says too. Just look like a high school prom night pose. Alrighty.
In the rain.
Oh, okay, I said.
The first one is the prom night pose would be really exciting.
Is not actually voting.
Actually, the reason that Blackfire is upset because Starfire is going to chuck her into the rain.
Oh no, my hair will get wet. Or maybe it's the humidity that's made it all poofy.
Well, they're both in Florida.
All right, now we got round 1, fight 2. And this will be Amy's turn to lead us off.
Oh, yeah?
Amy?
What have
you
I got?
have Tomb of Dracula versus the Man Called Nova.
Oh, yeah, no, Nova. That thing's cool. It's from one of my favorite art books. So I'm like, yeah, that one's kind of doomed to be a favorite.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
Dracula.
Okay. How about you, RDB?
I'm biased and I'm going with Spidey.
Okay. So we are leaving the panel 2-2 because I'm going with the Tomb of Dracula. All right. Let's see what the chat has to say. Good to hear Captain Strange Life is okay, says Eric and Boyd. Thanks for letting me know. I enjoy his channel. I know he had some health issues.
Ooh, this may come back to
and some votes are coming in. We've got One Slick saying Dracula. Alrighty, but Darth Kato says gotta go with Nova. Gotta go with Nova. Then we have, oh dang, this is a tough choice, but I go Nova, says Eric and Boyd. And then we have, come on, just ask which of my non-existent children I love more. Well, ask me which one of my actual children I love more, and I'll tell you. Jeff Mack says 2 comic on the right. Okay, going Spidey. And Nova. Nova, by the way, is the book. So is Desert Rose. But we've got Dark Admiral. We got Dark Admiral saying Dracula. Henry says round 2. Tomb of Dracula is the best. I love the John Basiva Noma cover though. Okay. Alrighty. And then we have Spiffy, Spider-Man. It doesn't look as good, but the idea of Nova versus Spider-Man makes me way more interested. Okay.
I mean, it's
and then we have Tony Hayes saying Dracula. And then we have Jeff. I am biased as I own the Spider-Man comic and the Nova. And Ethereal Dragon says 1. All righty. Are we going to have any more votes? That's the big question. That was my tribute to David Allen Greer, says Tony Hayes.
I don't see. Okay, yeah, ask questions.
I know, right? Did you say I could hear a booger talk or something? That was, by the way, is my favorite Alan Greer line in Living Color. He was he was playing a homeless man, and he just shouted out, "I can make a booger talk!" That just floored me. You make me rethink my choice for a couple of reasons, says Tony Hayes, says Eric and Boyd. Gail, can you come on over here for a second? Woman, get your ass over here I'm just kidding. I would never do that. I was wondering if you could break a tie.
Was that a shoe?
Come over and check out these covers. Her eyes are rolling like a freaking slot machine right now.
Don't do it, Gail. We got to end it like the Cowboys game versus the Packers.
Say again? Okay, all we need is a tiebreaker. Melissa isn't here.
Dracula or Spider-Man?
Let's see which cover do you think of these two is the best? Which one? Like if it is on the shelves, which one would you buy me? Because I know you wouldn't buy it for yourself.
She wouldn't buy you anything.
Okay. She says she likes the Dracula. Okay, there you go, kids. 7-8. Dracula wins. Alrighty. There we go. Let me get the stop. And Henry says Dracula is the best. Well, I'll tell you what. that there's one thing that you can absolutely be sure of. I can't tell Gail to do anything. She will not listen to me. That's why she's still wearing her shirt.
No,
right
no,
now.
you didn't get the joke. The recount.
What?
1,
And,
2.
and Dracula says, "Suck it,
I didn't
Nova."
get that. Alrighty, let me see. Oh.
Hey, Jim, vote.
How do you know that man lying on the floor in the Nova comic isn't? You want me to give the vote to Jim instead of my wife to avoid any biases?
Jim
Biases?
still gets he still gets the vote. He's
All
here.
right.
He might say
Okay,
Dracula. We're all know.
If he wants to vote, I'll do that.
You still count Gail's vote.
All right. I had a hard time choosing, but that Nova comic's one of my first comics I bought as a kid with my allowance. Yes, I am that old. Wow.
I just love the fact there's a dead uncle on the cover.
Yeah, that was in my first 2 years of buying new comics too.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy.
Andrew Sargent's here too.
All righty. Cool. And let me move on here then, because we do have to.
I guess they're not voting tonight.
So let me go round 1. Yep. Round 1. Fight. What is this? This is fight 2. So we are on fight 3. Round 1.
He just said I like Nova.
So Nova wins.
Okay.
Sorry, Dracula.
All righty.
That sucks.
Unless Patrick Sargent comes in with a win or with a vote. Alrighty. But yeah, no problem. The Nova wins.
It's cool. I want to
give him the rules. If
every
you hear,
round.
you got to vote.
Yep. All right. I never really got into Nova, so he picks Dracula. God dang it! I just deleted. Okay. You know what? Gail voted Dracula. It gives that one extra vote. There we go. Okay.
I don't know. You're
that way, at least I didn't get.
So Resuck gets Nova.
But it is kind of nice. Yeah.
Hey, I win with
Right,
both.
let me do this again. I know, right? Round 1, fight 3. Alrighty, this time, Eric, you can lead us off here. And round 3, or round 1, fight 3 is New Teen Titans versus Night Force.
I'm going New Teen Titans.
Alrighty. And how about you, RDV?
I'm going New Teen Titans, so we have a Teen Titans versus New Teen Titans.
That's not how it's going to go.
It will go because they'll both win. They're awesome.
Alrighty. How about you, Amy?
I didn't see either of these. I guess, well, it's an interesting scale that's kind of being used on the Night Force cover, so I have to give it props for that. Maybe I'll go with Night Force.
Alrighty. So we're leaving 2-2 when it comes to the panel. One Slick comes in with the Teen Titans. Dark Admiral comes in with 1 for the Night Force. And then we've got Night Force from Darth Cato and Patrick Sargent.
There's a hobby horse in the back of Night Force.
Right. Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Jim says Titans. And New Teen Titans from Desert Rose. Okay, and we are tied right back up, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff comes in with Night Force, Eric and Boyd, Teen Titans. Don't get comfortable, Gail. You may be needed again. That lightning on NF is cool. The lighting. Already. Let's see. I've never read Night Force, but it looks interesting. I go with Night Force, says Tony Hayes. Alrighty, then King K says, hi, guys. Hi, guys. MK comes in with Teen Titans. King K says book 2, which is Night Force. And then, let's see. Hello, Evan St. Wart. Hello, King K says Eric and Boyd. Alrighty, let's get the stop. But, of course, if you haven't voted, just let me know. Gail looks eager to come on up here and see again. All right, but as it stands, though, 7-8. These are some close battles here, kids. 7-8 is it is going to Night Force. I've been away trying to date and find someone to court. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right, not court like legal court, like to court it. I got you. All righty. Let me get that Night Force. All right. That is fight number 3. So next one there should be 8, right? No, 8 here. Yes. Alrighty, and now we are at round 4 or round 1, fight 4. Round 1, fight. Alrighty, this time it's my turn, and we have Deathstroke versus Raven, daughter of. Oh, this one's easy for me. Daughter of Raven. Raven all the way on this one. Alrighty, how about you, RDV?
Batman.
Alrighty. And Amy?
Oh, that Raven's beautiful. I mean, they're both great covers, but I'll go with Raven.
Okay, how about you, Eric?
Amy, could you channel your sister and provide my answer for me?
Raven.
Thank you.
Alrighty, there we go.
Sure thing.
All right, so we're 3-1. Raven leaving the panel. Let's go to the chat where Ken K says 2. Darth Kato says Raven. Alrighty. And then we have, let's see, Jeff Mack saying Raven. And then we've got, hey, Kato, OSD, Desert Rose, Ken, Eric, and Boyd, Amy, and everybody else there. It looks like Amy Vinkman, Eric Breen, Henry Patrick Kincaid, Tony Hayes, Evan, Jeff, Dragon, Booby Guy, and Spiffy. Unless you're calling me Booby Guy, dude, you fucking left me out.
I was going to say Booby Guy. Wouldn't that be Tony Hayes? He's the one who keeps bringing it up.
There you go. Okay, so we've got Evan St. Wart saying Raven, as well as Dark Admiral. And let's see, we've got round 4, Deathstroke's Batman is best, says Henry Jeremick. And we have a Raven from Desert Rose.
You know,
Spiffy
Eric,
says, I'm going to do like I do in the bedroom and give it to the Deathstroke. Wait, what?
Breen, there's something missing from that cover. Oh, that's right. He's missing the Batpoon.
He's missing his kitten. Raven, that sidebar on Deathstroke hurts it bad, says One Slick. And let's see. Would Raven versus Scarlet Witch be a good fight? Yes, and I'll say Raven. Also, hi, England team. I saved the best for last. Okay, yeah, you saved
Everyone who says that modern comic books suck.
So,
you're voting for a modern comic book.
we have, well, covers are good. We have a tie. Gailey? Gailey, could you come over and break a tie for us?
Oops.
Yeah, no, okay. It's all up to the missus, and she looks like she's ready to slap me.
I'm not a comic reader, so I'm just,
Well, it doesn't. You don't need it's art. It's which one do you like better? Which
I like the
picture
Raven.
you like? The Raven. Okay, there we go.
Oh, how dare you put Gail's shadow on camera?
How dare we put Gail's shadow on camera?
Look at just over. I can see the shadow on the wall behind you.
You know, I think what's about to happen is Gail's about to quote the Raven as far as being
Nevermore,
interrupted
yeah.
again tonight.
There you go. Hey, Jim comes in and says Raven. So even if we don't count this, we got it. We got the last one there. Okay, let me put the stop here. It is 10-3. I mean, wait. I thought we had a tie. I was looking at.
There, Dragon said 1.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty lopsided for Raven. Were you looking at the last one?
No, I was looking at the last one. Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
Dixie
enormous, said Raven.
What are you talking, woman? We cannot say Dixie enormous without yelling it.
Hi, Dixie.
We can't be quiet saying Dixie's name. We can't.
No, it's 11 o'clock.
Look, our stoner neighbors they're
Hi, Gail.
pounding away. Okay, anyway, I got mad for I got yelled at for being loud. Yeah. Okay, so it's 10-3 there, kids,
At
and
least it wasn't your
Ravens.
shirt
fan.
this time.
That's true.
They're mad at your love, but
Alrighty.
if they're puffing and passing, and you can smell it,
Hmm.
I tell them to shove it.
Say again.
It's if they're stoners and just you can smell their.
Yeah. Well, we've had this. Mhm. Yeah, I've asked. It's not them actually. Our neighbors next door to us are pretty good. It's the one behind us. All right, let us go round one.
How do we truly know? They blame each other.
Fight. Because I think it's because the guy in the back has strangers coming in to buy pot, and I have seen people walking away with the pot. All right, so we are round one, fight 5, going back to RDB. Yeah, I'm having the same problem, Eric and Boyd. All righty, so here we go, RDB. This is fight 5, Nightwing versus John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Beefcake versus cheesecake.
Well, I'm gonna vote for. I'm voting for Dick. Nightwing.
You usually do. Okay,
Hey,
how about you, Amy?
They're both great covers, but they're really, really different.
Yep.
Ugh.
The Nightwing and the Robin in the background, I think, is what sold it to win.
Yeah,
It's,
that is so cool,
yeah.
though, isn't it? Yeah, no, I have to give it to Nightwing. That's just such a creative. The John Carter of Mars is a classic, awesome comic book cover, but this is just so cool with all the different characters and the elements and the composition, and the lighting and the brushwork. It's just really great how all that's brought together to do something kind of different.
Alrighty, Eric.
Nightwing.
Alrighty.
I mean,
I'm the
It's not
only
really-
one going for the cheesecake.
well, it's not really a John Carter World of Mars. It's a Deja Thor's cover.
Vangman, before you say that, when we did the covers with like animated things, the winner was a Superman Adventures that he wasn't on the cover, and you
That's
voted
true.
for Lois.
No, I'm just saying he's on the cover. I'm just saying that it's weird because like they pushed him, like put her to the front.
It's
He
her
put her
origin.
back.
Chance.
He is a marijuana magnet. I wish I was a marijuana magnet. Have some money. Dark Admiral says John Carter. So does Darth Kato and Ken K.
And also, I
Alright.
want to point out, Eric, I didn't vote for the Lois Lane cover. I voted for the one without Humesh on it.
And let's see, Tony Wistom also, I think most girls would think, okay. John Carter from Jeff Mack. And then we have John Carter from One Slick Dude and Henry and Eric and Boyd. So 1, 2, 3.
We should have
Let's see. Spiffy says Warlord cover has boobs. So Warlord cover wins, says Spiffy
Pretty sure we can
Gonzalez.
move on.
Let's see, John
Yeah.
Carter from Evan St. Wart. I want to see which one loses or wins the best. Jim says John Carter, and so does Desert Rose. And Tony Hayes, John Carter, you all know why at this point. Good art.
I'll say this.
Amy, look at the girl's jewelry, her clothes. Come on, man. Ethereal Dragon says Jesus Christ. And it's
What?
bondage, and she's in change says JC, Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure that
And Dixie Norma says the woman, the naked girl. Well, she's not naked. She's got like Princess Leia's armor on.
I was the only one for the first one, but Nightwing got 0 votes in the chat.
Yeah.
So there was only 10. There were only 10 people voting when I got boat raced on round 1, but
Yeah.
this is pretty definitive too.
This is 15-3, by the way.
And I'm just going to assume it would have been 17-1 the first round, so I'm claiming victory still.
Victory.
Nightwing.
MKM
All right.
said, I feel sorry for those fools.
Alrighty, and then we have round 1, fight 6. There we go, and this is with Amy starting us off here. And Amy, this is round 1, fight 6, which is John Sable versus Star Trek.
Tony says, E, can you please score me that Jesus Christ issue for tomorrow's auction?
What?
No, then let's just continue. John Byrne.
John
What's
Sable
John
versus Star Trek.
Sable?
Is that a John Byrne cover?
John Sable freelance.
Or it was Mike
it's,
McGraw.
Mike Grell.
Oh, it is Mike Grell.
Who's the artist?
Mike Grell on the left.
Mike Grell.
Oh.
And something in the microwave on the right.
This is a weird collection, a weird like juxtaposition of covers, isn't it?
It was the 80s. Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? What's he a freelance of?
Adventurer.
Freelance adventurer?
It's a great series, actually.
Huh.
He's trying to freelance, okay? Like Palestine, he wants freelance. He's been oppressed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think anything starring a person is going to be more interesting to me than spaceships. Although the spaceships are really well rendered and the explosion's very cool.
Hear that, nerds? Star Trek and Star Wars all sucks.
I prefer characters. I mean, to be fair, I guess Star Trek is kind of character driven.
Yeah, there are people flying those spaceships. Yes.
What's the difference between Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica? Aren't they the same thing?
Okay. So what do you say, Amy?
I don't know. I mean, Star Trek is the better cover technically, although the Freelancer is a bit different stylistically. Although that arm, I guess Star Trek.
Okay, that sounded
That's a
very
little
difficult.
bitty arm. What happened?
Tiny baby arm.
Tiny baby arm.
Alrighty, Eric.
Which arm do you not like?
Okay, Eric. We're
The
going to get to
one of the
RDV
guy
in
in
just
the
a little bit.
foreground?
Right now, okay, Eric. What do we say?
Yep, John Sable, one of my absolute all-time favorite series. Haven't read a Star Trek since the one that Gold Key published, but I got to go Star Trek.
Alrighty. And RDV.
Okay, Amy, which arm would bother you on the John Sable? Was it the
Okay,
girls?
the fellow holding the gun.
Okay.
He's got the gun, and then he's holding that little bitty knife. And when you look at where his elbow hits, and kind of actually the way that his hip is turned around, like how is he even standing like that? If you were to put both of those arms out in front of each other, that arm would probably come to about halfway across his shin, and the depth isn't quite right, especially considering that's the near arm. His shoulder should probably be a lot larger, or his chest is completely broken.
Well,
I mean, he's part T-Rex.
Oh, that could be
I
it.
also want to point out that's a stabbing arm. That's why it's shorter.
Is that how arms work when you're a freelance?
That's for close range combat. Okay.
Okay.
I was more concerned about the fact the girl.
Because it's in your long arm.
Amy, I was more upset with the fact the girl is probably like 13 feet tall. The length of her
Yeah,
arms,
I mean,
her
I
legs.
figured this is like
But,
a graphic art choice.
I'm going to go with Sable, a book I'll probably never read, but it's a great art.
It is interesting. For all of its what in the world, it's still...
Because I love the cityscape, and I love the fact it's advertising Target.
Escape!
They're getting a new Target in that city.
Right?
Alrighty, it is 3-1 as we go to the chat. One Slick is saying Star Trek. Henry is saying Sable. Alrighty, then we have King K
They're really
saying
different
Sable,
colors.
as well as Desert Rose. And Star Trek from Darth Cato and Dark Admiral says Sable. And then we have, let's see, Jim says Star Trek. Eric and Boyd says Sable. And let's see, Evan says Star Trek. Henry says the Enterprise proportions are bad, laughable, a joke, sad. Okay. And then we have, let's see, I got the John Sable Omnibus. Okay, then Tony Hayes says Sable. Next up, Bad Company or The Who, and I'll say Star Trek, says MK, The Who.
Who?
And let's see, Dixie Normus says Star Trek. And then we have, let's see, Jeff saying Star Trek as well. And agreed, Henry, that Enterprise is just weird. Eat it, Trekkie, says Dark Admiral. Okay, Star Trek Sable has the naked girl, but just looks awful. Also, Amy, you're a heteric for not liking Star Wars.
I didn't say I didn't like Star Wars.
I said that Star Trek is Star Wars.
Yeah. All righty, so there you go, gang. Let me get the stop here.
I gotta say this.
Alright,
So,
and-
if I was your neighbor and I hear you on certain nights yell "Dick enormous" at certain times, I'd have to ask you. I'd have to ask you.
We've got windows open. Yeah.
I had an next door neighbor who had it looked like a raccoon silhouette shadow up in his window.
Okay. Ethereal Dragon says Star Trek as well. It is 11-8. For a while, it was running neck and neck.
And he was Ethereal. Yeah, apparently. No, but my neighbor had like a silhouette. Like,
yeah.
Why was he a raccoon?
I asked him, like, what is that? Is that a freaking Rocket Raccoon cutout or something? He's like, yeah, it's like the one he got from the store. Because I had seen it was because I could see the silhouette, but I had no idea because it's an upstairs like apartment thing.
Right.
But I've seen it for like a couple of years. I'm like, what the heck is that?
You had to go ask.
Because you see it, it's like only direction, and I want to know what it was.
Sure. If you see a raccoon in a window for long enough, you have to ask questions.
Okay, Eric, here is. Okay, Eric, here is round 1, fight 7. It is Dial H for Heroes versus Teen Titans Spotlight number 1.
Not a chance for Hero.
Sorry, Ross. Starfire.
Okay. And how about you, RDV?
I'm going with before Nemesis. I'm going with Hero.
Okay. And Amy?
They're both really nice, but I like the composition on the Dial H for Hero, and everything's rendered out very well. So I'll go with Hero.
All right.
It's got Zeep.
We are 3-1 in the panel because I'm going. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, when we talked about this when we were doing the adventure comics, it's just a great way to introduce all of the characters that are going to be in there. It's
white,
really
white
done
and
well.
black.
Yeah, we should just give it to Adventure Comics because if Amy voted against herself, it's over.
Yep.
What?
Exactly.
You didn't even vote for yourself. And
Oh!
She's humble, okay?
Alrighty, so Ken K. Oh, by the way, Star Trek won the last. I said Star Trek won the last one. Ken K says 2, and alrighty, and then we have Starfire from Darth Kato. We've got Starfire from Jeff Mack, and then we have Starfire from Ethereal Dragon. MK, okay, let's see, Starfire from American Boyd. Wow. Desert Rose says Starfire. And let's see, Henry says I'm voting for Amy. Wait, did you already vote? Yes, you did. All right. Let me see. Jim says Starfire. And let's see. It's the background of Starfire. There's the better issue, says Tony Hayes. Dial H from Dark Admiral. And then Dixie says, I go Orange Girl. Okay. Let's see. Hard choices. Dial M, says Evan. And then we have, I'm torn on this one. No vote this round. Yeah, come on, Spiffy. Man up. Let's see. Dial H, says Evan. Oh, I know what you meant. Okay, well, there we go. Unless we get a last-minute vote from... Actually, it's not going to change either way there, Spiffy. We got the stop, and it is 5-9 in Starfire's favor. All righty.
Hooray.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I probably could have started at 4, right?
I thought it said his name was Music Hamster. Music Hamster. That's the superhero you want.
And why not? So, yep, Starfire won that round, and that's 8.
Stop.
One dead.
Fight. 8.
I had no idea it would. You know what? This
Alrighty, and here we go.
if this is the female crowd,
Go ahead.
they probably wouldn't have won.
Maybe. Alrighty, so here we go. Last of round 1, we have the Vigilante versus Power Man. And I looked at them, my gosh, they're like the same cover, just at different
Yeah, it's just from a different angle.
So this was something that they went up against each other. I love the singularness. There's not a lot of I love the empty space in Vigilante because we get to we see what's going on with him. The depth of the ladder looks awesome. He looks awesome. Everything, you can see the struggle of him trying to climb up a ladder that's about to be clipped. On the other hand, the depth of the city street on Power Man.
City Street.
Power Man.
I think I got to go Power Man on this one. Alrighty, how about you, RDV?
Vigilante, they've let go of that rope. He's gonna snap that leg. But I'm going with Luke Cage, Power Man. Sweet Christmas. Oh, they're not stop.
All right, and how about you, Amy?
I really like the cleanness of the silhouette on the Vigilante cover, just that overall arrangement, and like you're saying, the sparseness of the elements. Not that there's anything wrong with having a lot of detail, that can be really cool, but it's got such a nice silhouette. I like that about it. I'm gonna go with Vigilante for this one.
All righty, Eric.
Even though that's totally not me. I'm
Come
going
on, bro.
Luke Cage. Because I
All righty. And when we get to the chat, Dark Admiral starts off with Vigilante.
Quince
And
checks
then
the
we
gold.
have, let's see, Power Man from King K. And we've got Power Man from Jim Sorensen. Evan is saying Power Man's fear is the real, though Power Man, says Evan. Alrighty, and then we've got Ethereal saying Power Man. And then we've got Jackson Roykert going with the Vigilante. Sweet Christmas, I'll have to vote. Jim Vigilante, says Henry Jeremic. One Slick says Power Man, the inks are easier on the eyes.
Eric?
Alrighty. Then we have Hard Choice, but I go Vigilante from Eric and Boyd. And then we've got Vigilante from Desert Rose. And then Vigilante cover is like my swing, he gets my vote, says Some Ting. And then Jeff comes in with Power Man, but Darth Cato comes in with the Vigilante. And I go Vigilante, says Dixie Normus. Tony Hayes says I go with Luke Cage. And then let's see, another case where the better artwork is an interesting IMO. I can see Vigilante getting out of that mess. Power Man is already falling to his death. And that makes me curious. And so he goes Power Man. Amy is saying what was thinking, so tough. I dig Power Man, says Eric Borth. What is better for music? Amazon or Spot? I don't use either for either. And I'll say helicopter cover on the right, so Vigilante. And that's MK. You missed Jackson Roykert. Can't say I really missed him, but I'm glad he's here.
I wasn't aiming for him this time.
Okay, and he says 1. Alrighty. Let's see. Gailey, could you come on over, please?
Eric?
We have another tie.
Eric, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You call your name 3-4 times now.
Well, I could have been talking to Eric and Boyd. He's in the chat.
Oh, I should bring the chat up. Well, if anybody knows, is the bad guy's name Goldbug or
Yeah.
Coldbug?
No, it's
Out of these two, which one do you choose?
Goldbug.
Goldbug.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Goldbug.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, with a score of 12-11, Power Man makes it through. Which every time you come in, we also get a last minute bid from somebody on the thing. Oh no, just the second one. No, that's King K's just repeating his thing. Alrighty, there we go.
We vote on which cover we'd like Jackson to be the main character of.
We got a alt or masturbator or vigilante. Try it again.
No, we don't need the all counts, guys.
I don't know if it's an alt or not. I honestly I can't tell anymore. There's so many alts. I don't know if somebody's actually an alt or not.
Keep it. Alrighty, if y'all could entertain the troops and answer questions, I'm sure MK has a lot. I'm gonna get this next round set up.
Bull crap! Right. That cover sucks. Hey, you can't keep a brother down, Henry. Only Zach would vote against that.
And hey,
we'll just assume. So I guess we're tied again.
Amy, is that your real voice, or are you like a voice actor? Actually, right. Amy, is this my voice? I just changed it a little bit.
Actually, it's a modulator. Amy actually sounds like MK.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm MK. Yeah.
Amy is not a voice actor. Actually, I've never been paid for it as I know of, but she does do voice acting on the Kiki Puppet Show with us.
I happen to know that the job voicing Beast Boy is available now.
Huh?
Remember they fired the actor that did Beast Boy?
It wasn't fired. It's just that he's in a different role because he can't physically do that voice anymore.
Oh, yeah. I thought he got fired.
Because he has cancer. So yeah.
Yes, so they're getting they're adding another character into the script so he can continue on reading with everybody. And then they're having somebody who can kind of copy Beast Boy to fill in when he can.
I'm used to this disappointment now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Could Luke Cage survive that fall?
Nope.
Probably.
He could now. I mean, Bendis gave Galactus.
You don't think so?
Power. No. They made a point to say that he couldn't. I said if he fell off like a 10-story building when he was just Luke Cage Power Man, it would have probably killed him.
Did Bendis make him bulletproof?
No, he was always bulletproof, but Bendis made him just like I said, godlike.
I was gonna say because even if he was like Wolverine, but he's like Wolverine without the human factor, his brain would be mush.
No, it's in Spider-Man 123. Spider-Man beat up Luke Cage relatively easily. Now Luke Cage could take him with his pinky. That's how much more powerful he is now than he was.
So is his job just like he's invulnerable? Or his power?
He had very tough skin, bulletproof to a point, and super strength, but it was more like along the lines of being able to lift a couple tons, whereas Spider-Man was supposed to be able to lift 10 to 12.
He was a 5-tonner according to the Marvel Universe. He was a 5-tonner or a 10-tonner. I think he was a 10-tonner. Like he could lift 10 tons.
I feel like even if you could survive falling out of a helicopter, and even if it wouldn't hurt very much, I think the first time somebody tries it, you still wouldn't want to find out.
No.
It'd be like, I'd rather stay inside the nice plane or helicopter, not go hang out.
Yep, keep the chat. Is any questions coming? I'm sure MK.
Well, I was okay. I guess I should read it out loud.
Yeah.
ASM 23.
I'm sure MK has asked something.
Gil Kane art. Yeah, Spidey kicked his ass.
He did a chopper. The best thing about doing that voice is when you've never done it in front of somebody else, and then they randomly do that voice, even if it's a bad impression. Because I don't think I'm a great Arnold impression.
I think Spider-Man, he's spider senses, so I'm not sure Luke Cage could actually catch him.
I did that Arnold voice the first time in front of a bunch of people for the manga reading, and they did not know Think of that. It's just like throw a random Arnold voice into a manga. It's always fun.
Mhm. Get to the chopper.
No, but yeah, Amy, you've been on the Geeky Puppet Show for what? Has it been 2 years for you yet?
I'm not really sure. It's probably been a year, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what it was after. It was after
been a year
Mariah was
since?
finishing up the game, right?
Yeah.
That's probably been a couple of MegaCons, so maybe it has been a year and a half, 2 years.
Do you
I'd have to
regret?
go look it up.
Do you regret reading with us the first time? Now that you're stuck.
It's fun though. I like reading with you guys. You're all great.
You're like I learned so much about Teen Titans.
That is true. I do know a lot more about comic books now than when I started.
Do you ever wax nostalgic for life before the GPS? I know I do.
I can't believe it's been 5 years of just doing that channel now. This November will be, I think, number 5. It might be 6. I can't remember.
Wow, has it been 5 years?
However long it's been, it feels longer.
Because COVID.
All right.
5 years ago.
I guess so.
COVID was 5 years ago.
That's so funny to think.
All righty, gang. Let's move on to the next round. We've got round 2, fight 1, and that is going to begin. That's going to begin with RDV, and here you go. It is New Teen Titans Annual versus Power Man.
Man, I'm sticking with the man, Power Man. Gee,
Okay. That's not offensive.
Gonna get...
Alrighty, so Amy, what do you think?
Oh, I like Starfire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like she's gonna eat him, and they're both like, ah.
Eric,
Like,
how about you?
Even though it's still totally not me. I'm Power Man, ride or die.
I just realized that it looks like Starfire's pushing Cyborg out the.
right? She's just throwing all of her in friends.
Alrighty, and we go to the chat 2-2. And let's see what they have to say. We've got One Slick Dude with Teen Titans as well as Darth Kato.
All right. Luke is taking a beat down.
And then we've got, let's see, Titans from Jim and Eric and Boyd and Desert Rose. 1, 2, 3. But we have a Power Man from Jeff Mack. And then we have Teen Titans from Dark Admiral, but a Power Man from King K. All righty. Let's see. Starfire from MK. All righty. And then we've got Black Spider saying Teen Titans as well as Ethereal Dragon. And okay, next up, I agree with Amy. Starfire is the best. The annual win, says Henry. And okay, let's see. Don't forget Firestar upset. Wait, what? Sumding Wong says Titans, and we are 13-4, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get that stuff in.
Man, I can't even cry racism because the characters in the other one are orange.
All righty.
She eats lots of carrots.
Let's see, where is it?
You know what Zach was saying. Get that Power Man Cage book out of here. There's no Iron Fist. Amy, I think you might need to get some Kleenexes.
Yeah. I'll forever go get some cold medicine and go to bed.
Yep. Alrighty, let's see. Round 2, fight 2 already, and this is going to go to Amy here.
Yeah.
See where we're at. Say again.
Oh, I was just saying. Oh, what books? What do I get?
I thought you said meow.
Okay, here they are. You've got Tomb of Dracula versus the Teen Titans Spotlight.
So did Luke Cage lose?
Yeah, I went to New Teen Titans. It was 13-4.
I guess you can keep a brother down.
Amy.
Oh, did we end up going with Dracula? I remember that one was so drawn out. I still wasn't sure who won.
Yeah, it lost. It won by one vote.
Okay. I think I'm gonna vote for Dracula on this one.
All righty.
That's the
And
second
how
time
about
voted.
you, Eric?
I, of course, am voting for myself.
All right.
Ah.
RDV.
Werewolf. Where?
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Dracula.
All righty.
It's so bright and
And-
colorful. I like it.
There we go. All righty. We are unanimous.
It's a
As we go
very
to the-
bright and colorful Dracula book.
All righty. Here we are with Dark Admiral leading us off. Dracula. Okay. And then we have Starfire from Darth Cato.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have One Slick Dude with the Starfire. And we have King K with the Dracula. And we have Jeff Mack with the Starfire. And we have Tomb of Dracula from Henry and Spiffy. Next up is Starfire from Jim. And Nightwing says, hello, how are you? Vote for the cover you like the best here, Nightwing. And
That being a
Dracula
good
says,
sport, his cover gets beaten and he still shows up in chat.
he still shows up,
No.
yeah.
Appreciate you, Nightwing.
Dracula says, Desert Rose. Erica Boyd says Dracula as well. We have Rockula. Nobody wants Rock. Oh, it's Dracula, says Tony Hayes. I saw Rockula, by the way. It sucked.
I watched some of it the other night.
Yep.
It
Rock
does
Hudson,
suck.
right?
It sucks in an entertaining way.
The
It's-
Rockula.
okay.
Rock Hudson.
Black Spider says Teen Titans Spotlight. And Dixie Enormous says Starfire I go. And so does Something Wong. And let's see, Tony, is that a vote for Starfire or Dracula? And Ethereal says Dracula, and Masturbator says Starfire. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll toss up the stop here. Nightwing hasn't voted, but if he does, it will count. I don't know if it'll change anything, though. If we have 3 people vote in, maybe it will, because we have 10 votes for Teen Titans Spotlight, 12 for the Dracula. And Nightwing says probably Dracula, but I like Starfire, but the background's a little much, I think. All righty. So 13-10, Dracula moves on.
He won
Already.
by 1, 2, 3.
One.
4?
One, I tell you. And here we go. Round 2, fight. What is this? 3, right? Yes, fight 3. And this is Eric's leading us off on that. And it is
I'll make sure you beat everyone.
Night Force
I'll make sure that
versus Star Trek.
I hear Melissa.
Hmm?
Is that
Oh,
Melissa?
yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure
Sure.
because he's got daughters
No,
too.
yeah, that's Melissa in the background.
Sorry.
That's me in the corner.
Spotlight. Drowning out
Okay.
my try to vote for Star Trek.
You're trying to vote for Star Trek? Seriously? Okay. All righty. And RDV.
I will go with the tentacles and Knights Force for 200.
All right. Amy Lester, what do you vote
I'm
for?
voting
on
for the
this?
hobby horse.
Okie dokies.
The Hottie Horse.
And let's go to the chat. It is 3-1 for Night Force as we leave the panel.
Oh, Night Force.
And it starts with Jeff Max saying Night Force. And Erica Boyd is wisely saying, while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button. All right, so we got Night Force from Erica Boyd and Dark Admiral as well. 1 and 2. And Star Trek from Jim Sorensen. Spiffy says, Englentine, ever since the last stream, I've had the Kermit Rainbow stuck in my head. And you're welcome. One Slick says Star Trek, and MK says Star Trek. And let's see, Eric and Boyd comes in with a Star Trek vote. I picked Night Force over Chinese propaganda top Enterprise. I'm not quite sure I get it, but okay. King K picks Night Force. And let's see. Ethereal says Star Trek, and so does Masturbator. And then we have, you better check yourself before you Star Trek yourself, says Spiffy. I guess that's his vote. Okay. And then we have, let's see, Black Spider says Star Trek. And then we have Night Force for sure. It gives me John Carpenter The Thing vibes. It's so awesome. I agree, sir. But Darth Kato says Star Trek. And I got to go with Star Trek, says Tony Hayes. Night Force has great angle, composition, colors. The Klingon battle cruiser look good, but the Enterprise looks like hell. It sucks. Night Force is the winner. Beg to differ with you, brother. Dixie Normus says Star Trek. And let's see. One Slick says you skipped Sumding Wong and Desert Rose. Did I? Okay, Desert Rose said Star Trek. I thought I read this off already.
I don't know.
Thought I read that off already.
Maybe went too fast in retention.
Yeah. Night Force for me says Black Spiders.
Start over. Do it over again.
Well, Black Spiders, you said Star Trek. Okay, then you say no. And Evan says Night Force. Okay, so we started 3-1.
Yeah, only one person voted.
Yeah, guys, I'm reading them off. If somebody talks over me, you don't hear it. I'm reading these off. Jeff says Night Force. Okay, 3-1, and then Jeff says Night is now 4-1. And then we have Night Force, so it's 5-1. Star Trek, so it's 5-2. One Slick says 5-3. MK says 5-4. Sumding Wong ties it with 5-5. Eric and Boyd, it's 5-6. Desert Rose 5-7. King K says 6-7. Ethereal says 6-8. Masturbator says 6-9. Spiffy says 6-10. Black Spiders says 6-11, and Nightwing says 7-11. Darth Kato says 7-12. Alrighty, and Tony Hayes says 7-13. So I guess I did miss something. Henry says 8-13. Dixie Norma says 8-14. And then we've got Black Spiders taking a Star Trek bit away and saying give it one to Night Force instead. So it's 9-13. And then Evan comes in with a Night Force. So it's 10-13. And I do believe that is all of it. So it's 10-13. It goes to Star Trek, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, there we go. We are cooking with gas.
So they're making a Paul Creed movie, an origin story.
I thought they already did.
No, they did Creed.
Apollo Creed. They did Creed. Okay, I got you.
They're gonna do a origin story. He'll become. We were like, why? Oh, welcome back, Amy.
All right. Okay, and with that, let's move on to round 2, Fight FOA.
I was wondering, I didn't hear any sniffles. It's like,
right?
I thought you muted.
For a while, I'm kind of like, did everyone stop talking? Or did I just lose internet?
Oh no, did you get your computer sick too?
Yeah, I think. And the browser comes up and says something wrong? Like, something wrong.
Okay, so we got Raven versus John Carter. I like them both. This is rough. I mean, there's a great stylized cover in Raven, Daughter of Darkness, but it's just an awesome old-fashioned comic book cover on on B. I'm going John Carter. All righty, how about you, RDB?
I'm gonna go with the Raven.
Alrighty.
It's got a pretty Pegasus on it.
I know, right?
Amy.
Oh yeah, definitely Raven.
Alrighty. Eric.
Raven.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Let's go to the chat where Darth Kato says Raven and Eric and Boyd says John Carter. Dark Admiral says John Carter. And we've got Henry Jeremy saying John Carter. So it's tied back up. Desert Rose comes in with a Raven. And we have Darth Kato. Okay, Kincaid, Gago Deja. And then tough one, but John Carter for the win, says Jim. And then we've got Raven for the win, says MK. Alrighty. And then we have Black Spider saying beautiful Raven, and Sum Ding Wong saying Raven for me. Alrighty. John Carter for one slick dude. And then Ethereal says cheesecake. And then Dixie Norma says Raven I go. And then we have Spiffy John Carter. Even younger people tend to agree the old comic style was better. Plus, it shows a bit of the story rather than just people's faces plus more color. And people who have color are says Spiffy. Alrighty, and is that your? Yep, that's his vote. Okay, so he's going John Carter. Raven I like, says Masturbator, and Nightwing comes in with a Raven as well.
Oh, now we got a dick in the chat.
Nightwing.
What's up, Nightwing?
All right. The demon on horse looks like crap. Sad design, says Henry. Well, Henry, sorry to say we were tied all the way up to the very end where 2 votes came in and made it 11-9 Ravens favor.
I mean, he looks no different than you look at the Vulture back in the day, but John Romita Senior's drawing. Looks the same to me.
Oh, sure. Monsters sometimes look a little wispy.
But I'm looking within the horse is the people.
That's such a cool composition.
I'm looking within the horse. I want to find out who is the horse that reflects everybody's ideas
of horse.
Yeah. The horse, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
You know, but I do like the fact that you get to read up everything. So by the end of the night, after 2 hours, your voice would be shot.
Well, I guess this is me making up for the fact that I hardly ever speak on the comic book brackets anymore, or the cover.
Thank you for that.
Anymore. You are welcome. All right.
So Raven beat out John Carter. I mean,
Raven beat the cheesecake.
To be fair, John Carter bombed at the box office, so.
Hey, that was a fun movie, and everybody that always comes with that caveat. There's always somebody ready to defend John Carter. I don't care if it bombed. It was a fun film, and it didn't deserve to bomb.
I mean, Deja Thoris was pretty good looking.
Yeah. Evan comes in with a John Carter bid, but it still is 11-10. Ready. Let's go with
Henry.
round
I've
3.
learned not to get attached to covers. If somebody doesn't like what I like, I don't crash out on anymore.
Yeah, I actually used to get mad. And there was like, wait a second. Eric explained, people are having fun. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're right.
I know, yeah, right. Yeah. Wait till we get the bones.
Well, I took it personally because we weren't doing like. I took it personally. Like I chose the covers. Then what the fuck are you saying? I don't know why I took it
language.
Yeah. Sorry.
It is possible when you're working on something, especially if you care about it, that sometimes you let a little too much of your own value kind of be reflected in that, and that's kind of sad because anything that has the power to hurt you, it takes away from its power to give you some happiness.
Well, I never took it personally if it was we're doing Tomb of Dracula 1 through 12. I mean, that's just the way it is. But when we would do things like rain covers, and I pick these out, and everybody's like, "Oh, these covers suck." Like,
here's something funny.
Because usually, or if we're doing a character one, I literally pull every character's cover.
So
And that's a lot of work, only to have people in the chat. This sucks. Why didn't you pick better covers? Oh my God, this one's too dark. This one's too light. Grr. And after a while, it's like, just fucking grade the cover. Anyway, go ahead.
On my channel, I uploaded 2 readings at the same time. One of them is taking off views. The other one's stalled. And I'm pissed because why is that one stalled? I'm like, I should be happy.
Well, that does happen.
Isn't that funny? Something can be doing really well.
The one is called in views, the Ranma one, which people voted on the channel saying, "Oh, we love that more. We want more Ranma." Isn't doing as many well views.
Oh, really? Which one's
I'll tell you
Yuasha.
The one that the thing that happens that I think is fun is when a video you did like years ago all of a sudden becomes popular. That is a fun thing. The one of the it did not do well when I first released it, but one of the best or one of the most viewed comic book origins videos is Tank Girl. When I first put it out, nobody was interested, and then all of a sudden it's just thousands of views on this thing. So I think it's always fun that way.
Well, the fun part is that before we're monetized, we got tons of views in videos. After we get monetized, we get less views on videos.
Kind of weird how that is with YouTube, isn't it?
Right? Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
I mean, I love YouTube. I love my overlords.
Oh yeah. I bow down to the YouTube overlords. Okay, let's keep going with round 3, fight 1. This time we only have 2 fights in this round, and RDV, you can lead us off.
I only have one question for Eric.
Oh, go ahead.
What?
Eric, delicious grilled pickles or cheese curds?
Why not both?
I don't know. They're both better than that bone cover.
Yeah.
Guys, it depends on how hungry you are.
Delicious. Yeah, the fact that the fact that he got mad over the bone cover, he literally had a bone to pick with us.
A bone to pick. That's funny.
Alrighty. RDV, New Teen Titans versus Star Trek.
Oh gosh.
All right. Oh, I guess they're all wearing red shirts over there. I'm just sorry. It should be called Eating Blackfire.
Yep. Like he eats Blackfire and it causes that
Good night,
explosion
Dark
the
Admiral.
Enterprise is going towards.
I'm going with the New Teen Titans. It's just a funny
Okay.
cover. And I love the fact that Robin's like, oh my gosh, is she really going to just chuck her?
That is the plan of action, and friend Robin.
And Tamara, we from our siblings.
Alrighty, Amy, which one do you choose?
Oh, Starfire.
Eric?
Robin was trying to sweep the leg, but he slipped in the snow.
Just kept going.
I'm going to go Teen Titans this time.
All right, we're leaving unanimous. Let's check out the chat. And
Which one will
let's see,
Nightwing
we got it
choose?
all the way to Ken K, who says Teen Titans as well as Darth Kato. Already 7-2. And then we have Eric and Boyd with the New Teen Titans as well as Jim. Next up, by saying goodnight to Dark Admiral. And Evan says Star Trek. I like the boom. And we have a Teen Titans vote from Desert Rose and Nightwing. Next up is, man, this is a tough one, but I have to go Teen Titans, says One Slick. And we also have Ethereal saying Teen Titans, but MK comes in with Star Trek cover, as well as Master Bader. Let's see. Robin proven once again he's useless. Henry Jeremick says Teen Titans. And we've got see that Starfire voice from Amy is the kind of thing that made me think she does voice acting. As well, maybe you should try it. They need a new Beast Boy. And Some Ding says Star Trek. Next up, we've got Dixie Enormous saying Star Trek. And we have New Black Spider saying New Teen Titans. which let me get the stop. It's very close, ladies and gentlemen. 5 for Star Trek.
Oh,
And
Spiffy, you've been here.
14 Titans.
Spiffy, you've been here the other nights when she grades off the comments on the cover ranking. Yeah. Yeah, she does the Starflyer and the Beast Boy, and then her sister does Raven, but sometimes Amy will do Raven. That's why we're so convinced that there is no Melissa. It's just Amy.
But of course, when they need Raven done right, they come to me.
Yeah, yes, and yeah, Eric has a very good impression of Raven.
Alrighty, Amy. Amy, here is the second fight of round 3.
Gosh.
It is Dracula versus Raven.
Oh no. Ugh. That is so much harder.
Bright colors or artistic?
Yeah, right? Or horsey.
Horsey. If you're biased, you like horses. We could draw a horse on Tomb of Dracula for you.
You could. If that was like if he was riding off on a horse in his character, then that would be a whole different
As
thing.
he said before, the Ghostbuster. He's just missing his kitten. Let's draw it in.
It's all good.
He's just missing his kitten.
I'm just gonna go with Raven because these are both really great. So
I really don't care which one wins.
Alrighty.
They're both great, like you said. Eric, you're
I'm going
Eric?
Raven.
Okay. Hold on just a sec.
1 second is a really long time. You know that.
Little.
boy, howdy.
I know because I'm actually talking about 5 or 10 seconds. So.
No. We're
All right. So we have Raven from Eric. We have Raven from Amy. How about you, RDB?
You know what? I'm going with Tomb of Dracula. It's very iconic. I love the how the color pops on there. We also get a werewolf versus a vampire.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
It's a macabre.
Great covers.
So yeah. Macabre.
Alrighty, and
Macabre. Macabre.
Sakaba.
Chacabla.
yeah, it really does come down to like the interpretive artistic versus the bright colorful. You can tell everything that's going on. I'm going Dracula on this one, so we're going 2-2
covers
as we leave the panel. Yeah, which by the way, we just have a new commission, by the way, for the Halloween month, which I think looks cool, and it seems to be Lester friendly. And that's going to be it was from Eric and Boyd, and it is covers with crystal balls on them.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Covers with the balls on them. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
All righty, and with that, let's go to the chat. Raven for Desert Rose, Darth Cato. All righty. And Dracula for One Slick Dude. We have Spiffy. It's like that Matrix scene with a spoon. You must focus on the truth. There is no Melissa. Wait, what? I don't even like to pretend like that. But Jackson says Dracula. So does Eric and Boyd. Wait. Okay. Jackson and Eric and Boyd come in with Dracula votes. Alrighty, and then we have Ken K with Dracula, Jim with Dracula, but Black Spiders with Raven. So 1, 2, and 1. And then we have, let's see, Henry, Tomb of Dracula, Gil Kane, all day. Next up is Ethereal Dragon with Dracula vote. And then MK says, I love comments. What's closer to you, Amy's impression of me or my impression of her voice? LOL, high pitch versus deepest Raven and Raven here. No offense to Amy, but your high voice sounds a little bit higher than her low voice, so I gotta get that way. And horse stick.
Voice lower.
Right. Horse
lives.
Horse says, Raven, you cannot resist the power of horsey Amy. You know it to be true. Raven, because the horse meat is good. That is the answer every Asian gives. What's your favorite thing about horses? Their meat. Spiffy says, Kato, no, that's not true. It's impossible. Dixie is saying Raven, but Evan is saying Dracula. All righty. Yeah. And let's see. Nightwing says Dracula. And Masturbator says Raven.
Gotta take away your Gil Kane card. Sorry, bro. You voted for
Car moves, says Dracula.
Come on, man.
Let's see. Indie Comics and Crystal Balls, that is. Although two of those I picked a bit of. Let's see. Englantine, I made that comment a while ago. Wrong context. Anywho, Dracula, because it's a good zombie. I thought that was Dragula.
Dragula. It is Dragula. The back of my Dragula.
I can listen to Amy do Raven voice all the time. Nothing personal. I like Amy's voice, Raven, but I think Melissa's got the.
Well,
she's got the gravel.
I like them both, but Amy's is closer to Tara Strong's.
All righty, and with that, let's get the stop.
And that's actually her real voice. All right. She does a Raven, that's her real voice. She's just irritated all the time.
She just sounds better.
She puts on the persona being all bubbly happy, but she's like, I'm going to stab you.
All righty, Eric.
I don't know.
So, which one won? Dracula or Raven?
Okay, Eric, here is round 4, fight 1, and you are leading us off, and here you go. The finalists, the final two, Eric. New Teen Titans Annual versus Dracula.
Dracula.
All righty. And how about you, RDV?
Wow. Dracula.
Okay. And Amy?
Yeah, Dracula.
All right, we're unanimous. Let's go to the chat, see how it goes. See if Starfire can last one more fight to win it, or does it go with a vampire? All right, One Slick starts us off with a Dracula. But MK comes in with the new Teen Titans as well as Ethereal Dragon. And then we have Dracula from Khan Lives. And then we have King K with Dracula as well. All righty. And then we have Teen Titans from Darth Kato. Next up is Dracula from Eric and Boyd. And let's see, Masturbator comes in with the Titans. And Dracula for Desert Rose. Alrighty. And Some Ding Wong comes in with Titans for me. Alrighty. And we have Tomb of Dracula, Gil Kane all day, says Henry. And we have When There's Trouble, You Know Who to Call. Teen Titans go.
No, it's DW.
Alrighty. Say what?
When there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck.
Oh, okay. Darkwing Duck. Okay. Yeah. Dixie Norma says, I go Titans. And then, let's see, Gil King card has been reactivated as well. Horse Stick says Teen Titans.
Yeah, their lyric is when there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans.
All righty. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, going to the big bracket fight, which I think if I'm home, we will do on Monday. Ooh, Papa Bear comes in with a Teen Titans vote.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But with all of that, I know all the alt accounts. Well, he didn't change anything. He didn't change anything. So 9-10, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I should have had all the individuals, right? So I could have pulled it up. I'm just kind of messing up my own thing here. Yeah, not good showmanship. I apologize. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Just you know what, you shouldn't expect everybody knows. Don't expect professionalism in this channel. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Going to the big bracket fight. The final book is Tomb of Dracula, number 18. All right, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I know. I like doing the bracket fights at the end.
It's a cool book cover.
Yep.
For sure.
Say again. I thought it was going to be between this one and the annual. I really did, with maybe a Power Man up or a John Carter upset. But I was actually looking at this for the win. How about you guys? How far did your favorite go tonight? Let us know in the chat. And RDV, what was your favorite cover?
My two favorites were actually the first two books, Nova and this. So I was happy either way.
Okay. How about you, Amy? What was your favorite cover of the night?
There's Pixel in the chat.
I mean, that Dracula cover really is. It's a great cross section of everything that goes into judging a cover is kind of being cool. It's got a great concept. The colors are nice. The inking's well done. The composition is spaced but not crowded. It's very, very cool done. So I think that's a perfectly good cover to win.
All righty. That is cool. Now, Sunday, we're going to start off the next season, and we're going into Halloween season. I will say, if you guys want to commission a video, by all means, go on over to Ko-Fi and you just drop there's a commission page. Go right to it. Tell us what video you want to do. If you want to do a cover ranking, make it a horror cover. Otherwise, I'm going to wait until November because I'm really trying to do the horror covers. However, there were some that were done before or during this month that I'm going to make sure are up there first. But from here on in, I'm paying attention to horror covers. So we will have martial arts covers, Turok, Son of Stone, Supergirl, and Marvel Spotlight actually does sort of pick up horror since there's a lot of Son of Satan involved. So that will be cool. Weird Wonder Tales, which is going to be a lot of sci-fi. And then we got Weird War Tales, Tales of the Zombie, Afterlife with Archie, Archie Horror, Michael Myers, Superhero Horror, Suspense, and now we have books with Crystal Ball. All right, so let me get that in there.
Kenneth
All right,
Cawley
there you go.
died.
So that's what's coming up.
Yeah.
I think on Monday though,
Kenneth Cawley, when he played Admiral Piet.
Dude, say it again.
Kenneth Cawley, Admiral Piet.
Oh yeah, he was like 88 years old.
Yeah, from Star Wars. He just died. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Okay, I'll take the win. To me, the best cover actually won. Tomb of Dracula. I like that Night Force cover, a book that I was unfamiliar with. How about you, Eric? What was your favorite cover of the night?
Yeah, this is the first one. I didn't really have one that I was, really attached to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No Defenders 10, huh?
No, not even close.
Well, I'm going to be going through all of them. I'm going to be putting this together, and on Monday we will at 10:30 we will do the big bracket fight, which is every winner from season 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 16. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun because we got more people doing this now than we did. So there are some you guys haven't even looked at and such. So I think it's going to be a good time checking those out. So please join us for that. Tomorrow we will be having an auction. It's going to be a simple one. They didn't send me my books again. Actually, I don't think there's even a hint that they're going to be sending my books this week. I don't think they've sent anything other than the message or anything that they're going to be sending me my books.
Just an invoice?
That kind of pisses me off. I need to. Yeah, I paid for them, but they're not talking about sending them. I haven't sent anything to them because I've been busy.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay. While I was gone yesterday, I'm talking about it, but here it is. So let's see. What the fudge is going on?
I like when people say that.
But yeah, we're going to be doing an auction tomorrow. What?
What?
What'd
No,
you
I
say?
was saying I like it when people online say that people are innocent. Well, they're clearly the ones that are basically breaking the law or
Oh,
disrupting.
did you hear about the governor of Washington?
Yeah, I heard of what he said. Or actually, it was a governor. It was this guy from Seattle, the mayor.
It was the mayor of Seattle.
Yeah, I said he was guy basically doesn't care.
Yeah, he goes, if somebody's been arrested 6 or 7 times,
We don't know the life
I
story.
want to know his life story. Maybe he was hungry. I have no desire to put people like that in prison.
You saw the girl who got bear maced. Yeah,
No, so just I don't know. I said it's
saying that she was innocent.
God, it's so fucked up in this country right now.
Oh, Tony Hayes, are you still here? I'm looking at the emails and such, seeing, about the shipping that didn't come in. And I saw that you sent one. Did that get answered? But join us for the big bracket fight. I think you guys are going to have a good time. Please join the auction tomorrow as well. Like I said, it's going to be a simple one. A lot of dollar books. I'm going to hopefully have something as far as big dogs. We'll see. I'm going to go out tomorrow and buy an auction. So it would be nice. But there you go. That being said, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Tony Hayes, are you still here? I'm not seeing him in the thing. Because it was 105, I believe.
Austinitis Resley I saw on Twitter. He apparently died this June. Yeah.
Who did?
That Piet guy for the actor apparently died in June this year.
Oh. Tony, it was 105 exactly. I just checked it there. All right, with that, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Don't forget to show up tomorrow, 8 o'clock for the auction and just to hang out. Should be a good time. You kids have a great night, and thank you very, very much for watching.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, kids.
Yeah, good time. My computer started to screw up. Excuse my language there, Amy.
We're still live.
All right. Yeah, it's going slow. I hit the end stream and it